Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Friday, September 6th, 2024 pre-market report. A lot of stuff to cover here. People, look, before I get started with this, I am going to share something with you that I don't even know how to say it, okay? But ever since I did that piece on Elon Musk, exposing him for what he is, okay, this guy is a Satanist, he's a devil worshiper. Things have been happening to me that I can't explain. I know how absolutely crazy this sounds, but if it were not happening to me personally, I wouldn't believe it myself. So I wouldn't blame you for saying Greg is out there, maybe needs to up his medication. But anyway, look, whatever. This it's just something's going on. All right, with that said, let me move forward. First of all, I understand that the MMRI is down. I am working on getting that fixed for all of you. With that said, let me start off with the MMRI here. I wrote a piece last night, and I did put this out in my newsletter. We have clearly broken down here. Again, Mannarino Market Risk Indicator. We said this would happen from weeks ago. We were anticipating it. But this, again, I don't want you to look at this as a negative thing here. This actually, it's obviously negative and positive. But I want you to just take note of what's happening here. And this morning, based on the calculation of the MMRI, we are lower than that. Are you seeing what's happening to the dollar this morning? Are you watching what's happening to the 10-year yield, 3.7? Now, this is what I wrote yesterday. I want to read this to you real quick because, look, this channel is all about opportunity. You know that. It's about getting ourselves and keeping ourselves in the right spots. The system is designed to destroy us. Let's turn those tables around, people, and that's exactly what we've been doing here. So the title of this, MMRI Breakdown, what it means going forward and what action to take. So again, let me read this. The MMRI has broken down below support. As you can see right there, that arrow, that's where we are. And this is something we anticipated would happen a few weeks ago. What we can expect moving forward for a fact, okay, this is not speculation, this is not, wild, nightmarish things that are happening to certain people, like myself recently. This is for a fact, is a continuation of currency, dollar devaluation, and artificially suppressed rates. People, you and I have been talking about this for many, many, many months. And what we're about to see, we just got a little peek into this by, Fed Goolsby, ghoul thing, creature, whatever it is over there. We're going to talk about that in a moment too. This presents massive opportunity for us, knowing what is about to happen. Again, we're going to talk about this in a minute. We will continue, you and I, my lions out here, to seek opportunities to buy the market, stay long, and get longer. As most of you already know, I've been broadcasting this to everybody, literally, that I am looking for an opportunity here to buy more, specifically JEPQ. As I wrote, it's in your newsletter. Please check it out. If you subscribe to my newsletter, link below. When the Fed makes their monetary policy announcement, again, it's the Fed that runs the entire system, period. Now, we're going to get longer. We're going to stay long this market. We're keeping our powder dry. You know that. Gain exposure to commodities. People have been beating this to death as of late. Let them play their games. We know these are real things, especially silver. I mentioned gold here as well. Crypto. I know how many of you hate this stuff. I get it. Believe me. But this is what I wrote. I firmly believe that we need some exposure here to cryptocurrency. Which one? I still say Bitcoin because Trump continues to push it. I mean, look, is there something else going on? I don't know. You tell me, all right? But all we know is Trump is pushing Bitcoin like it's the second coming or something. I don't know what to make of it either. But the guy keeps pushing it. So there are other ones out there. I am not saying that there are not. The reason why I keep saying Bitcoin, and I've been saying Bitcoin for a long time, because it's the mommy of them all. But Trump's continued pushing of Bitcoin specifically I don't know. It says something here, and that's why I continue to say Bitcoin. Anyway, look, so this is where we're at. MMRI has broken down. It's lower this morning. I couldn't make a printout for you because it is down. I am working on getting it fixed. Now, with regard to what's about to happen, people, I don't even think you understand. Maybe you do if you follow this blog. But the floodgates are about to open more so than you can possibly believe with regard to easy money, currency devaluation, artificially suppressed rates, which means what? Massive, even more extreme distortions in this market than we have right now. And that means opportunity for us to take advantage of the system that is destroying every single one of us. Now, this is what Fed Goolsbee had to say. Trend of economic data justifies multiple rate cuts starting soon. It's coming this month. Look, let me just say this. This is what Jim Cramer is saying, and I hate to be on the same page as this guy, but we called it first before him. Jim Cramer is saying that investors should be playing the waiting game. This came out just this morning until the Fed makes a move. Actually, I think it came out yesterday. Maybe Jim follows our work here, but he sees what we see. Keep your powder dry, my lions. Let's wait for this thing to happen. This is a thing. This is a mode of destruction. Just exactly what we've seen. Again, someone out here who's smarter than Greg Mannarino. Explain how we could be in some kind of an economic wonderland. Again, we're being told we're the envy of the world. Meanwhile, we haven't had a single piece of good economic news since before Obama took office. It's all been a game. It's all been a distraction, a deception. Trillions and trillions and trillions. We've more than doubled the debt under the last 3 presidents. It buys a lot of illusion. The illusion of the market, the illusion of prosperity here. People are getting destroyed. They're getting wiped out by design. This is no error here, no comedy of errors here, no mistake. This is deliberate now. What we're about to see. People, look, man, don't take my word for it. Listen to the creatures themselves. They always broadcast what they're going to do before they do it here. We're supposed to be prosperous, right? So why is it, again, please help Greg Mannarino out with this, okay? Why is it that the Fed's about to do what they're going to do? This is emergency monetary policy, getting into the market, devaluing the currency here. The Fed is not magical. They have no power other than to get into the market. That means they have to create this cash out of nothing, massively currency negative, and buy all the debt. They're already doing it now. You're watching the yield curve. They're in here controlling the yield curve. This is blatant yield curve control. You know that, okay? But the effect of this is too easy to see. We're going to be destroyed further. The illusion that they're going to throw at us. Look at the stock market. Again, look, we're still stuck in seasonality with this market. You and I nailed it to the wall since day one. What did we say? Right here on this blog, I explained to you that we're going to see pressure on this market early on this month. Well, this is exactly what's going on. Stock futures are lower. You and I expected this. The Fed's going to continue to pump this stuff, but that presents opportunity for us here. Gain exposure to commodities, people. Commodities. Silver especially. You know that. And it's just, look, this is an environment which is really, it may be a nightmare, I get it, but it's also an environment where the opportunities are freaking everywhere. We're not going to let the system destroy us. I have promised you this for so freaking long. It's too simple to get ourselves in the right spots, and that should raise a red flag. I get it. But understanding what's about to happen, the floodgates are going to be open more so. Again, the Fed is about to join other central banks in this emergency monetary policy, rate cuts, currency devaluations. This sound familiar to you? We've called this out before anybody else, and that's the truth. But I think the gravity of this, or how big this is going to be, is going to shock everyone. What I do expect the Fed is going to do is keep the frog boiling in the water. What I mean by that is incremental rate cuts over a series of Fed meetings here. They're not going to slam the market. I really don't think so. With, let's say, a big cut initially. We need the polar opposite of this, and you know that. We don't need rate cuts. We don't need a weaker currency, but this is what we're being sold. We're being sold the same story by you know who and you know who. All right? And the Fed's playing right into it. They're loving every second of this, and they're doing what they're being told. Well, our puppets are being told to sell us a script, and they're selling us the same script. People, wake up. We need weaker currency. We need lower rates. Are you kidding me? Sure. It fulfills the corporate agenda. Let's lower corporate tax rates. Let's do that for these, some of them, multi-trillion-dollar companies. Multi-billion dollar. Let's make it easier for them to be profitable. Let's make the big fat cats even richer because it's going to help you. It's a destruction. Just as you and I have been calling it out for I don't know how freaking long. It's an elimination and an extermination. It's no secret why small businesses can't survive. Why, again, if you're as old as me, you remember what it was like to walk into the mom and pop shops of yesterday. They're gone. The Fed, in collusion with whoever they choose to sit behind the Resolute desk, they're going to melt us. They're going to try to melt us all and boil us all as well into this thing, this environment that we are in. Anyway, look, as I said, we're going to continue what we've been doing. We will not deviate. The strategy that you and I have to beat it, to beat the system, it's invincible. It's an invincible strategy, okay? I can't imagine a better way to take advantage of this nightmare that we're in right now, okay? And we're going to continue to do that. Let them and their puppets play their games, okay? As I said, I just can't imagine. As much as I think about this, and again, I analyze this stuff upside down, backwards, and sideways. We, not just because we have each other's backs, okay? We Lions, we're pride, we look out for each other, but because we understand the mechanism. We understand it. And I think it's a beautiful thing. All right, look, I'm going to let you all go. We are going to get some economic news today. I hate talking about it. This widely anticipated jobs report, it's fake. Whatever the data is going to be fake. The Fed has already made their decision on what they're going to do. They are not data dependent. What they're doing here is fulfilling their goal to be the lenders and buyers of last resort. This is what all central banks are doing right now. We've been told what they're going to do to us. This is a slaughter. They are putting themselves in control of the entire world. It is not kings, queens, presidents, dictators or monarchs that run the world. You may think it is. They want you to think it is, but it's not. It's these institutions here. They control the monetary system, the financial system, the markets. They control the cash. They control it all. Even the flow of information. Once you understand that, things will become clear to you. And still, until that time, you're going to be locked in some kind of a mind screw on a grand scale. You're being duped. All right, people, that's kind of it. I'm kind of out of here. I will get the MMRI back up for all of you. But again, we've broken down. We expected this to happen, and this is going to get even more pronounced moving forward with artificially suppressed rates, the calls for lower rates, the currency devaluation. This is not a good situation to be in here. Anywhere in the world where you live, you're done unless you take action. Take action. We can't stop what's coming. It can't be stopped. We're going to try, at least next year. We're going to raise awareness as to what's happening here. We, the people of the United States, are guaranteed, assured, a constitutional money system. But they've stolen that from us. And it's leading to our destruction and our demise. I think it's pretty obvious. All right, people, look, as I said, I keep going on here. I will cover this fake jobs report later. All it's going to do is give the Fed more of an excuse to do what they want to do. What they have prepared us to, the slaughter that they're leading us towards. And again, if you're new here, start to take action. We're getting a lot of new subs here lately. And I want to thank all of you for that, because we're all part of this thing together. All right? Love you all from the heart. I will see you later, 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern for the live stream. People, until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and each other.